What is up, racing family? Just got done with a little bit of Christmas fun this week. Merry Christmas to everybody. Just had a lot of fun. Thank you to all my friends and family that came and had an awesome Christmas. So thank you guys. But today we are back working on Cindy's Integra. Hands are already dirty. I've already been messing around with it here. I'm going to kind of get into the video here shortly and show you what's up. But yeah, if you guys please could hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We need to get these followers up. Looks like 90% of you guys aren't subscribed. So if you could, please do that for me. And we'll get right into that video. Woo! We were able to tell that I had ran that. So I'm going to kind of show you guys. Okay, back to Cindy's car here. Saw in the last episode we did brakes, CV axles, wheel bearings, that sort of thing. So now we're kind of getting into the little bit more tedious things to make this car actually run. So this car is a 91, which is 1 year newer than mine over there. That's a 90. Both of these cars came from the factory, OBD0 with multi-point fuel injection. So resistors, or the injectors are completely different in that. It runs a resistor box. It does all sorts of stuff. So I'll kind of show you what I already just did. The first thing I just did was remove the resistor box for the injectors. So each one of the injectors has a wire that comes out of here, goes to it. So to basically change this, because I believe these are low impedance injectors, and we need to change that. So these wires here went into that box there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder all these wires together just like this, and then heat shrink them. And basically, yeah, that's all you really got to do to delete the resistor box on this car. This is a factory replacement wiring harness, the one that we had over there sitting on top of the grill was the one that came with this car, and unfortunately it was just hacked up way too much. It was just not nice at all. So Cindy got a replacement one that somebody had, nice clean one off eBay, so we want that route. We also had to, so this engine had OBD2 injectors in it because it's out of a newer GSR. So we wanted to keep using these injectors so that way, you know, she could save a few bucks for now, and she can always upgrade down the road. But these are the OBD2 Integra GSR injectors, but the connectors are different on here. So we have a jumper harness basically that converts from the OBD2 style to an OBD1 injector, OBD0 OBD1 injector clip, because that's what we're doing. We're converting this to OBD1 right now. So gonna work on that. Also gonna have to run a 4-wire O2. And this car came from the factory with no VTEC. So we also will have to wire in VTEC with the help of the jumper harness. And we have a VTEC conversion harness here as well. They'll have to run wires to the ECU. So not a huge deal. Just have to, you know, look at a wiring schematic and get going on that. But I'm gonna get this, since this is quick and easy, I'm just gonna do this really quick and then we'll get on with it. All right, I got that all soldered and heat shrinked, and I threw some electrical tape on there too. Not the prettiest looking thing, but it'll do. Just sits up in the corner with the harness. I'll probably, once I get everything set up, I'll probably throw a bunch of electrical tape on this and throw some zip ties on some things and just kind of make it look a little cleaner. But for now, that's fine. So the next thing I'm going to do, I still have a bunch of wires here that aren't connected to anything. So I'm going to go through and start connecting all the rest of the harness wires to the motor, or to the engine, I should say. And yeah, it should be a piece of cake. Pretty simple. Managed to get the starter in there, no big deal. Got that done. Also, I just removed the heater core hoses. They're kind of in the way, and this isn't going to have heat anyways. So we have everything blocked off on the head already. So yeah, not worth having the hoses in there. They just take up room. So remove those as well. So now I'm going to start kind of feeding wires down and figuring out where everything plugs into, and go from there. One quick note, we do have a OBD2 distributor in here, so we have an OBD2 to OBD0 jumper harness to hook up the distributor. Otherwise, pretty much would need to put an OBD1 distributor and get a jumper harness, I think, anyways. So yeah, this is just easy, cheap. We already have a distributor here. It works. It ran in the other car, so I know it's good. Alright, so I've been kind of plugging different things in and trying to figure out what is what here, because like I said, this engine is OBD2, the wiring's OBD0, we're trying to make it OBD1, blah 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 blah. Come to find out there's actually a connector that's missing on here, and I took one off the old harness, and yeah, this one's shot. So we're gonna have to get a couple new connectors for the coolant temp sensor. That's for the actual, it's underneath here. That's the one that's for the gauge and the computer that reads out. So I'll need to get a connector for that. And then also the OBD0 cars don't run the sensor here for the fan switch on the thermostat housing. It was on the back of the block. So there should be a provision in this wiring harness. I didn't quite look at it. There should be one for a, let's see here, I'll pull it out and see if I can get it up through here. There should be a provision for the back of the block style. So if I could just get another connector and convert that. Yeah, I think, I believe this was the coolant temp sensor on the original 90 Integra setup. So I'll just have to convert that. Yeah, because all these are just one-wire connectors, and I don't think this one's it. So yeah, I'm almost positive this is for the original coolant temp sensor, so I'll just have to get one of those. But yeah, kind of at a standstill here. I might work on plugging up a few different things, but yeah, I'm just gonna probably cut it here for the day, and once I get those connectors in, we'll keep rolling with it. All right, guys, after many sleepless nights, Cindy's car is finally hopefully going to start. We got Brandon here. He came over today at the banquet for the Midwestern Sports Car Council in the Dells, so he stopped by, and we've been having an issue with this thing. We could not get it to start and run for more than about a second and a half. We weren't getting any fuel. We're pretty sure we tracked it down now. We actually have power to the injectors, and we didn't before. So let's see what we got here. Hey guys, so about a week has gone by since that last clip there when me, Brandon, and Cindy were working on the car. I pretty much spent probably about 10 hours tracking wires down and found a connector under the dash for the idle air control valve was unhooked. So I got that rehooked up, and the car finally runs with no check engine light. And it actually idles and runs pretty good. We're just waiting on a few other parts. The exhaust, the shift linkage bushings, rear brakes, radiator, hoses, that sort of thing. I'm going to show a clip here of tonight of me actually getting the car, running. It's just a short clip, but I was giving her some berries, revving her up a little bit. She was doing some backfiring. It was sounding pretty cool. Running open header right now. But yeah, it's good to see the car running well. So if you guys could, please like and subscribe, and I will play that little last clip here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Woo!